Brandon Moreno versus Alejandro Pantoja 2, the rematch, not trilogy, is official. Nate Diaz versus Jake Paul, another official boxing match. Great matchup. Great matchups here. We're going to start with, though, the MMA topic. Because this ain't a boxing channel, this is an MMA channel. MMA channel, Nubby MMA for a reason. Brandon Moreno versus Alejandro Pantoja 2. It's not 3, but obviously going to list 3. But it's 2 because the first fight was an exhibition fight. Exhibition match, so that just doesn't count. But it's the trilogy, I guess. It's a great matchup. I don't know why everyone keeps saying trilogy. It's so annoying. I don't want to hear this in the build-up. You know, trilogy. It's the rematch. The first fight was an exhibition bout. The rematch. The first fight they had in the UFC was an actual fight, and Pantoja won by sub. But yeah, Moreno versus Pantoja. We kind of saw this coming. I don't know if we saw it coming for which date. Great fight. Great matchup. I am going to be going with, and this is it. I know people might not like this. I think Pantoja is going to beat Moreno. I'm going to be quite honest. I don't see Moreno out-grappling him. I don't see Moreno catching him in the chin. I can see maybe Moreno landing more strikes over the fight. I just don't see how he can win this one, to be honest with you. I think he's got to gas out Pantoja somehow. And I feel like that's not going to go there. I don't feel like it's going to go in the later rounds. I feel like Pantoja is going to submit Brandon Moreno for rear naked choke after dropping him badly and taking his back. I do believe Alejandro Pantoja's got his number here. I think he does. Of course, they fought on tough, which doesn't count as a actual pro MMA fight, but of course, they say trilogy in this one, even though it's not an actual trilogy. Yeah. He fought Moreno, exhibition bout, right here, rear naked choke. It was an exhibition bout. So, you know, it's a rematch. Then he subbed him in the UFC. Then, we didn't sub him. No, then he got a decision in the UFC. And now he's fighting Moreno again. I think he wins against Moreno. I don't know how you can pick Moreno to win this one. I don't see how I don't know. I just don't see how he can go later rounds with Pantoja after taking... I don't see how I think Pantoja's got his number. Moreno beat Figueiredo. But Figueiredo's old. Not as hungry anymore. Probably didn't really care for the fight. Let's be real. And I know he beat Kakara France, but not looking good in that fight. Got a body kick, good job, but not looking great in that fight. So I definitely can see Pantoja winning this one. Of course, Moreno has the chance to win, but I got Pantoja round 2 submission. Rear naked choke, but I don't know what else is I don't know what's gonna be on that card. Of course, we got Bo Nickel versus Trajan Gore. Great main card fight. Shouldn't be on the main card, to be honest, but it probably will be if the card's not as good as we think it is. But I'm hearing rumors that Jones Miocic will be in fall. If I'm Jones, he won't do this because it's Jones. But I would just move on completely. Move on. Miocic, this has been since July of 2022. This has been going on. Miocic doesn't want it. Just take the note, Jones. He doesn't want it. So just move on and face the winner of Pavlovich Blades, who's been actually earning a title shot. Whoever wins that one should get the title shot next. Miocic hasn't done shit. He's done. And it wouldn't be much credit if you beat... It wouldn't be much credit. You wouldn't even get much credit for beating Miocic because he's done and washed. You would actually get some credit for beating Curtis Blades or Sergey Pavlovich. depending who wins that one. I think Pavlovich wins, but you never know. Depending who wins that one, you'll get more credit by facing the winner and winning. Miocic is washed. Move on, Jones. I don't want to keep delaying this because both guys are getting older. It's a good time to make it, but if Miocic doesn't want it, move on. He doesn't want it. I don't know what Miocic is getting blessed right now that Jones called him out. If Jones was just like, okay, give me someone else, Miocic, you don't deserve the title shot. Miocic is getting a blessing to face Jones and to get a title shot as well. But no, he's just playing around with it. I want it. Oh, no, I do. But no, I don't. I don't care if he doesn't have an injury. He's been gone for almost 3 years. Whatever, though. Volkanovski-Yair, I guess, is the main event. Yeah, pretty stupid there, though, if you ask me. Volkanovski-Rodriguez. Good main event, I get it, but really, you better stack the card good then. I'm not saying Volk-Yair main event is bad. For International Fight Week, though, the biggest card of the year, arguably. We'll see what they put the card as, though. The main event probably is good. But, I mean, let's be real. We had Blachowicz and Kalaev as a main event of a pay-per-view, so it can't be that bad. But hopefully they stack the card good enough to where it's going to be hype. But, yeah. Yeah. It's just annoying with Miocic. Just being annoying. Because he's just throwing up this opportunity and delaying it. Dude's been gone since 2021. He's been gone for now over 2 years. Why do you keep giving him a title shot? Give the winner Pavlovich. If Pavlovich sleeps Blades in round 1, fuck Miocic. Give Pavlovich the title shot. The earning title shot Russian, Sergey Pavlovich, the monster himself. Give him the title shot. Fuck Miocic. He can go frickin' continue his firefighting job. We move on, though, to other news, which is, it was on that for like 7 minutes. Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz is official for August 5th, in Dallas, Texas. Big news. Really big news. Great fight here. Big fight. Big fight here. I like this fight very much. I really do. I don't know, though, because I thought they were going to do Jake Paul, Tommy Fury, too. But I guess Jake Paul just wants to get a win in the meantime and fight Nate and just get it done and over with, then look at Tommy Fury again. Who knows? I got Jake Paul, though. You have to pick him here. Nate Diaz, even in his last fight against Tony Ferguson, just didn't look good at all. So, I know it's MMA, now it's boxing, but still, on the feet in that fight, he just did not look good. And it was arguably either way before the finish. Let's be real. Nate probably was a little bit ahead on Tony Ferguson, but it was arguably either way. Then Nate got the guillotine. There's no guillotines in boxing, so. And Jake Paul is way better than Tony Ferguson at this point. Way better. Jake Paul, if Tony Ferguson fought Jake Paul in a boxing match, Jake would lay him out cold. It's not even a joke. I don't even want to think about it. Nate's going to lose. Jake can mix it up as well to the body. Even if Nate has the chin to survive, he can mix up to the body. I think Nate's going to survive. I think Nate's going to lose a decision here. I don't see him losing. I can just see him losing a decision, but getting dominated. I think he'll survive a decision, but I can see him getting body shotted. But Nate's gonna stay in there because he can't go down to Jake Paul. I could just see him losing this one, just getting picked apart. I got Jake Paul winning this one. Yeah, I could see a finish with a body shot. Let's be real. I could see a finish with a body shot. They're in the clinch. Big right body shot from Jake. Puts Nate down. Nate complains, think it was something illegal. I could just see Nate complaining, you know? But I just don't see how Nate wins. Jake has a good chin on him. I don't see Nate having that one ability shot. Leon Edwards, he is chinny at moments. Jake just has a solid chin all around, you know? So I just think I can really just see Jake Paul eating the shots of Nate. Maybe getting stumbled here and there. But I think Jake Paul will overall win this fight by TKO or decision. Don't see him being the one to lay out Nate out cold. You know, people are gonna say that in the build up, but will he lay out Nate? But yeah, if Anderson Silva can survive a decision, I feel like Nate can as well. And Anderson Silva, I think Nate's got a better chin than Silva. Gonna point that out. Yeah, hopefully they stack this card though. The build-up's gonna be really good. August 5th, summer. Very, very good. Yeah. Very good. August 5th. Hopefully they stack the card though. Good, like have good fights on it. Like I want to see Tyron Woodley back on this card. Where's Tyron Woodley at? Let's do him versus someone. I don't know who, but Tyron Woodley in the co-main event, feature fight position. Maybe you put the co-main event as like an actual boxing fight, and the feature fight position can be Woodley versus. Who do you put Woodley against though? Salt Pappy. If he wins, I don't know what he's doing right now. I heard they're having that tag team crap. So after that, Salt Pappy versus Tyron Woodley on this card. Get Woodley back. I want to see Woodley back in there. Maybe Woodley versus Anderson Silva would also be a decent one. Woodley versus Logan Paul. Lots of good fights you can do. I want to see Woodley back in there. I don't know why. I just kind of see. I feel like he needs to be on this card. And you can put Logan Paul, someone, not Darren Till. Maybe Darren Till. Who knows? Darren Till back on this card. In his boxing match. We'll see. I heard he's fighting the winner of Rockhold Perry though. I think Paul wins. I'll make a prediction video for this when it comes up and have more reasonings why he wins. But for now, early prediction. And yeah, other news as well. I guess I can go through for UFC. I'm gonna look at Rafael Estevam versus Zalgat Magilov. I'll probably go for Rafael Estevam. He seems like a good prospect. Both guys, I love when they do this. When both of their opponents fall out, it's like we're facing our opponents, and they pulled out, and they turn and face the other guy. You know, I like when they do that. May 6th, UFC 288, and Ikram Aliskerov's finally fighting. Don't know where he's been, but he's fighting Phil Hawes. I'm actually gonna go with Phil Hawes, to be honest with you. Ikram Aliskerov's good, but it's just he's very, very good. But Phil Hawes has got power on the feet. He can put you out cold. I mean, he was destroying Duran Win. Lost to Lidzi, I get it, but it's not like Ikram has any good KO power on the feet. You know? So I don't see him catching Hawes. And Hawes is really skilled on the feet as well. And he's got good takedown defense, so I can see him also winning that one. Don't know, though. I'm not confident. Yeah. Pena versus Nunes. I completely forgot to break this one down. I couldn't really give a fuck, to be honest. I'll go with Nunes this time. I picked Pena last time. She looked absolute garbage. Yeah. I'll go Nunes this time. Getting it done. Bye. I'll go rear naked choke for Nunes. I'll go rear naked choke this time. I think she'll drop Pena again. Pena is more careful this time, but then just gets 1-2 down the pipe. Drops badly, tries rolling up. I'll go Nunes rear naked choke sub. That's what I'll go with. I think that's a really not a bad bet. I think she'll get a sub. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Yeah, MMA news reactions. Peace.